Good morning. I want to continue with Jonah, chapter 2, Jonah's prayer in the belly of the fish. He continues in verse 4, "Then I said, I am driven away from your sight, yet I shall look again upon your holy temple. The waters closed in over me to take my life. The deep surrounded me. Weeds were wrapped about my head. At the roots of the mountains I went down to the land whose bars closed upon me forever." This picture of descending, down, spiraling as it were, down. Yarad, the word to go down, right? It's used here in 2 verse 6. This idea of, it's a physical picture, but obviously it's giving us more than that. It's an emotional picture. It's a sense of, I feel like I'm losing my life. I feel like I'm falling apart. I feel like I'm losing everything. I stopped partway through verse 6. Here's the end of verse 6. Again, the beginning. At the roots of the mountains I went down to the land whose bars closed upon me forever. Yet you brought up my life from the pit, O Lord my God. In the midst of falling apart, Jonah says, the one who sustains me, the one who rescues me, the one who restores me is you, O Lord. This reminds me of Psalm 18. Years ago, I was sitting in a chapel service when I was in undergraduate school doing a bachelor's of religious education. And I listened to a preacher who was a powerful speaker, and this message has stood out all these years later. This message was probably delivered 25 years ago. And he delivered it from Psalm 18. And it really centers around verse 28, and I want to read that for you. "For it is you," the psalmist says, "who light my lamp. The Lord my God lightens my darkness. For by you I can run against a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall." The psalmist here is David. He's making the point that in the darkness, as he's experiencing the dark and on the run, the Lord is the one who gives light in the darkness. The Lord is the one who makes it so he can run against a troop of opposing warriors. The Lord is the one who makes it so he can leap over a wall rather than running into it and being stopped by it. In other words, there's real difficulty, there's real challenges. Life really does feel like it's spiraling down. Life sometimes really is falling apart in the physical, maybe emotional, psychological, spiritual sense. But you light my lamp. Yet the Lord God. See, Jonah realizes, and as he pens this, as I mentioned before, probably crafting what his emotions were in the context of this difficult, very unusual experience of being swallowed by a fish. He says, "Yet you brought up my life from the pit." The only one you can go to in the darkness is the Lord. The only one who lights your lamp is the Lord. The only one who helps you leap over a wall is the Lord. The only one who helps you run through a troop is the Lord. So as you face opposition, as you face difficulty, face it on your knees. Face it in conversation with the Lord. Face it in seeking his face. Face it in squaring your life on a daily basis to his goodness. And genuinely asking him for help. Not complaining and griping. There's a place to share your heart with the Lord, no question about it. He's big and, he can handle that. That's not an issue. But really process today that in your darkest, the only one who's going to change it is the Lord. May he bless you today.